You should be watching.
Look at my horse is amazing.
Greetings, Earthlings! I have yet another third-party roundup for you guys, and kicking it off, we have Demoniacal Fit, as I usually like to start these videos off with, and it's the Demoniacal Fit Fury Awakening. Now, I wasn't personally super excited for this, but some people were, like, and they basically said, yo, it's not too many, versions of Goku that's affordable at this point in time, where it's just the blue shirt, and also this looks like it's meant to be a first appearance Goku Super Saiyan, and so that's really cool. I actually like the hair sculpt, at least how it looks right here in this particular photo. And also it'll be interesting to see, just side note, how Tamashii, or when, if Tamashii will drop this. I wouldn't be surprised at all if they did. They did their own version of first appearance Super Saiyan Goku, because surprisingly enough, they've never made one. That's actually pretty shocking. But with that being said, let's move right along, and we have a look at the Hero Waltz. What is this called? Hero Waltz, but you get what I'm saying. This is the Dragon Ball Super Broly Gogeta, and of course in the Super Saiyan Blue form. Getting the back angle. No, did he? But and then we'll also be getting this right here, and the energy effects where he's about to dump the clip out on Broly when he was shooting all those blasts. But yeah, so far so good. I think Demoniacal Fit, this is like a nice, safe, solid lineup for Demoniacal Fit. The Gogeta has had a very nice reception in terms of what I've seen so far in terms of the action figure community. So I hope to see more good things from Demoniacal Fit. But let's move right along. So moving right along, we have the Air Studio Goku conversion kit. So if you got the Diamond Goku, they come with a torso piece, shirt piece, and a crotch piece to convert the Goku into his more traditional outfit. Now, for me personally, this looks good, but I really prefer it mostly for a Super Saiyan God look, because I think it encapsulates that slimmer build perfectly, So I'm very interested in that. I don't know if I'll review this, so I'm not sure if I'm so interested that I'll get the kit, but it couldn't hurt. And I do kind of want a Diamond Goku. I haven't gotten the Goku or the Vegeta just yet, so I don't know. Look at those splits though. Yeah, this looks good. This looks really good. But with that being said, let's move right along.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
I don't even know what to say for this particular segment besides this looks awesome. Now I got a bunch, just a whole slideshow of pictures. So if you just see me swiping and swiping, before you know it, it could, it could get to a point where I just run out of pictures to swipe through. But this Tonsen Gogeta, both versions, looks great to me. The only thing that I could nitpick is maybe that knee, because it looks a little, I don't know how to explain it. Why? I don't know how to explain it. I feel like it could be done better. That's what I'm trying to say. But it looks, even that is not nearly a deal breaker. It's just a little nitpick, But this figure looks awesome. Never in our wildest dreams did we think that we was going to get just a Gogeta figure. Right? Two good ones, and at some point Tamashi's gonna make this. It's just, sometimes I like to take a step back, and it's like, it's so cool that we have so many different options, even if some of them are unofficial, that we just have so many options in terms of collecting. Not every anime or IP gets that luxury where they could just get a whole bunch of different, companies taking a shot at making good figures for their particular series. Dragon Ball is one of those lucky series that's able to do that, or one of those, this foundational series that's just so popular that people are willing to do that for it. But not every series is that lucky, and so I like to take a step back and just appreciate that sometimes. But yeah, this looks really good. If it has some shading on it, woo wee! Potential favorite figure of the year. I mean, it's already there for me. Not the favorite, but it's up there. Like, it could be like easily top 5 for me, but we'll see what else comes out. Like, and then also there's other stuff besides Dragon Ball that I like to collect, and we'll come back to that at some point on the channel where, you know, maybe I'll select a designated day to review non-Dragon Ball stuff. But either way, this looks really good, you know. And like I said, I was gonna ramble on and on. I'm just swiping and swiping. I ran out of pictures to swipe through, but we're not done with Kami 1 just yet. There's some videos demonstrating the articulation. We're gonna look at those real quick, and then we're gonna move on to the next segment. So now we are on the Hobby Model Store Instagram page. Like I said, they have a video demonstrating the articulation, and we're gonna have to wait for it to loop back around, because there's a little bit that I missed in terms of timing when to start the record. But this, once again, it looks very nice. It looks very, very nice. I really cannot wait to have this figure in hand. I really cannot wait. This is gonna be quite a pleasure to play with, you know. That's the end of that video. Where was the other video though? So luckily my good man BurzZG has it right on his page. Here's the other articulation video I was referring to. My good man BurzZG, go follow him, check him out. But yeah, he has the other articulation video that I was referring to. Yo, what the hell happened right there? Video glitched like a mother. Either way, but yeah, you get the general point. I can't wait to get this figure in hand. I really cannot wait. I can't wait to compare and contrast it with the DF figure, which I have ordered. It should be sometime next week. I'm actually happy I remembered to tell you that I ordered the Demoniacal fit Gogeta figure. It'll be here, like I said, it should be here like sometime next week or something like that. But that'll do it for Tonsen. If you want to pre-order this figure, I'll put some links in the description box. But until then, let's move forward. Now up next on the docket, we got a studio I feel like we haven't heard from in a little while, KW Studio, and they are cooking. They put their foot in this. These Cell Juniors, and by the way, we on li3_1220's page, and they have some amazing photography just in general. But for these the Cell Junior promotion, woo wee, these look good. The Cell Juniors look awesome. I think these will be like one of those things that you see in the community. Hopefully this is not something that's too hard to come by. It's popular, but people have a hard time getting a hold of it. But damn, these do look good. They do look good. But let's move on, because there's more other stuff. Love my English, right? But there's some more promo shots. Those promo shots are awesome. Look at like the destroyed Cell Jr. Like from exactly from when Super Saiyan 2 Gohan slapped his head and it exploded. Yo, that's crazy. Imagine you saw that in the street. You see somebody's head get slapped. Somebody get into a fight, they slap somebody's head and it just explodes. Yo, that's wild. Anyways, on to the because I wanted to show y'all the actual footage of this. Let's see. Is he gonna show up the articulation? Yep. Yes, sir. This is looking pretty good, especially for such a small figure. It's looking pretty good. And this is this is not their first. Wait, this is their first small figure. The other things they released were kits for a small figure, not such as. It was specifically Gotank's Super Saiyan 3 hair, and Super Saiyan Goku and Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I wasn't the fondest of especially of the two Super Saiyan 3 head sculpts, but the Super Saiyan one I think was fine. But this, yeah, they cooked with this. They're cooking with this for sure. And this is literally uploaded 14 minutes ago. Nice promo shot. They're going crazy. They're going absolutely bananas with these pictures. This looks incredible. This is gonna be one of them ones you're gonna have to cop, because you know when Tamashii drop it, they're gonna violate with the price. Y'all already know. They're gonna go crazy with the price. Or they're gonna package it. I don't even know how they're gonna do it. I don't even want to think about it at this point in time. Maybe that'll be a video. Oh man, I think I did a video like that before. How I think that they're gonna package the Cell Juniors. Either way, let's move forward. Now, I bet y'all thought we was done with KW Studio. We are not. We are not. KW Studio was also doing their own Perfect Cell, which was funny enough. They was both revealed on the same day. RR Studio and KW Studio both revealed their Perfect Cells on the same day, which got, you know, rumbling suspicions and things of that nature of why they could release that. And, you know, we have the Games Begin Goku, but then also KW is also bothering to do Cell Junior. So I wonder if an official Super Saiyan 2 Gohan from Tamashii is on the horizon. I'm not saying it is, just food for thought. We'll see. Time will tell the tale. But this is awesome, and this is what, first of all, this 3D model so far looks good. We gotta see it colored though. We have to see it in color, but this meme head sculpt of Cell is so cool. This is what third party is about. It's cool that they can add these little additions that's it's nods to the fandom, you know. This is not something that they would or I'm not even sure they could do it with official, but this is one of the things that makes third party unique. I love stuff like this. There goes them demonstrating the arm articulation. Looks like some picture trickery right here. Just balancing on the wing, but that pose might not be quite as dynamic as one would think, you know. Oh, sorry for the duplicate picture. There goes Perfect Cell in all his glory. Definitely towering over the Cell Juniors, as he should. There goes Perfect Cell, or I guess this would technically be Super Perfect Cell based off of the pose. But this is looking good. One thing my good man Adrian said, I'm very curious to see how the abdomen articulation, y'all get what I'm trying to say, is going to work out. I'm very curious to see how this is going to work out. So far, it's looking pretty good. Now that you guys have seen this, which one of y'all looking forward to the most? KW Studio or RR Studio? I think I'm on side KW for now. We're gonna see what RR got. But until then, yeah, I'm gonna really have to see some real cool stuff. I thought it was gonna be like an articulation test video, but it's not. That'll do it for KW Studio. This looks really good. I'm very happy, and I'm very happy that I can say that it looks very good, you know. But it ain't over until, you know, the fat lady sings. We gotta wait till we get it in hand, and that's when we can make our final judgments, as I always say. But on to, I think, the pretty much last thing. So up next, funny enough, I was just talking about RR Studio, and then I remembered, oh yeah, they actually posted some updated renders and whatnot. I think I like the overall silhouette of the body and the build of the body. The broad shoulders, yes, Cell definitely had some very broad shoulders and chest at some points to the anime. But these faces, I'm still not sold on the faces. Can't lie. I definitely like what I've seen from KW so far. But once again, I gotta see that colored and everything. I gotta see everything in color, see how it's all looking. But, you know, once again, this is still a work in progress. We'll see what the final result is ultimately going to be.
How tough am I? Wow.
Every time I think I'm getting close to the end, I'm like, oh yeah, there's one more thing. But yeah, we have the Super Action Studio Goku, basically Saiyan Saga Goku when he fought Vegeta. And this is, they really did a good job of capturing that bulk that he had back in that art style back then. I think it looks really good, you know. I can't wait to see what the quality of the figure is actually like. But if the quality of the figure in terms of, you know, joints and everything, the overall feel of the figure, if it feels as good as it looks, yeah, that sounded kind of crazy. But if it feels as good as it looks in hand, this could be a banger, certified banger. But what else? Oh yeah, here we go, Kaioken version right here. Once again, and yeah, I love that effects for the arm. I can't lie. That effect for the arm is really dope. This is looking good. Like I said, as I've said, like for the 1000th time, we're gonna see what it's like in hand. We can't judge the figure until we have it in hand. So I think our final destination will be right here. MLAN Works on a 5K Toys page. And MLAN Works is known for their soft goods. As we can see, we have the Capsule Corp shirt for if you have that version of Goku. Well, actually, no. Right here, this is just the regular Ultra Instinct Goku. The boots are wrong. So, yeah, if you wanted to convert one of your Gokus into this with this look, this could work. I especially like the black undershirt. If you want to convert one of your... Wait a second. Yo, I'm surprised Demoniacal Fit hasn't re-released that Goku. Interesting. And even though I said all that, and the whole focus was meant to be like for the GT shirt, but I would say it looks a bit oversized. The Gohan one, I think that's a banger. The King Cold cape, I'm not sure how to feel about it. Very interested to see how that actually works. And then of course the Broly skirt piece from the Beast Deity's Broly skirt piece. I don't think I'm convinced on that. This is by far the best one. This jacket looks immaculate on Trunks if you ask me. Yeah, I could disagree, but this looks really, really good on Trunks. This is probably one of the best 112 scale soft good jackets I've seen, besides this one and the Goku one that they did, which I actually have. Good money. The blue undershirt look. So if you want to recreate that, funny enough, I was talking about that earlier. You can if you have a shirtless Goku figure. Buhan, Bootanks, maybe. I mean, I said Bootanks. Bukalo, maybe. I don't know. But definitely not Bootanks. I'm cool on that one. But with all this being said, I think this is it. Like I said, y'all know how I go with third party. This is actually a shorter third party roundup than usual. Thank goodness, because it's been a minute since I've not gone into the 30-minute mark. But with all that being said, this has been BombasticPlastic. As always, your support is greatly appreciated. Stay fantastic. Have a blessed night.
Overtime!
Ping pong!
As per usual, we have a little overtime, and this one is nothing to write home about, but I thought, I have a love-hate relationship with it because it's another Super Saiyan 3 type of thing, especially for Vegeta. But at the same time, I think the hair at least the sculpt looks decent. This face looks pretty good, but I don't know, maybe I'm just Super Saiyan 3 Vegeto'd out, I'm just Super Saiyan 3'd out entirely. Unless it's going to be Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, that's probably the only thing I care about Super Saiyan 3. I say that and then watch Tamashi release the shirt, when Goku took off his shirt to turn Super Saiyan 4 and Daima, and while he's a Super Saiyan 3 they make that specific Goku as a Super Saiyan, shirtless Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta get it, so I say that I'm talking shit now, but there's one other thing after this as well.
Ping pong!
And here is our partially colored look at the Anime Mythos Super Saiyan 4 updated mode of Vegeta. And it looks pretty good. I would just say that torso, I don't know, maybe a bit bulky, at least in relation to how big the arms are. So one of the two things are gonna have to change. Either the arm's gonna have to get more bulky or the torso is gonna have to get smaller. Either way. But also, superhero look, a broad, big chest, it works. I guess if you want to exaggerate that particular proportion. But other than that, it looks like it's coming along very nicely. Now, what's interesting about this, before I head out on y'all, for real this time, is that we haven't seen any of the prototypes. We're seeing the prototypes for this before we're seeing the prototypes for that Goku wave, and the Goku wave went up before this. So that's very interesting. With that being said, this has been BombasticPlastic. For real this time, stay fantastic. Have a blessed night.